honesty, integrity, and unbiased reporting. This is Cuckoo News at 1 p.m. When everyone else is at work, we deliver the news. And now, beloved news anchor and staple of Northwest Indiana, Oswald Carmichael.
Hello, I'm Oswald Carmichael, and here are today's top stories. Patrick Starr was arrested in West Hollywood last night on several drug trafficking charges. An unidentified source has confirmed that Mr. Starr's criminal activity has gone on for years, saying she wouldn't be surprised if this thing stretches all the way to the castle of Count Chocula, or wherever the hell Willem Dafoe lives. The existence of aliens have officially been confirmed by the Central Intelligence Agency. It was also revealed this week that 80% of the outer space creatures have been living in South Florida for years, but nobody noticed. In other news, there was a shooting in Chicago this week in West Garfield Park. The suspect remains unidentified at this time. We'll have more on this story as it develops. The rising cost of everything, from housing to a gallon of milk, has scared millions of Americans as we approach election season. Thankfully, experts have chirped in to remind us that eventually we'll all die someday. So we have that to look forward to. In an interview for CNN, Mayor McCheese sat down with Anderson Cooper to discuss his bid for re-election. However, when he was asked about the devastating homelessness crisis that has plagued McDonaldland over the last 3 years, he stabbed Cooper with a pencil. If there were any doubt over McCheese's Irish heritage, consider it null and void. Regardless of this horrific incident, it is not expected to impact Mayor McCheese's campaign whatsoever, as his political opponent in Grimace can't read. President Biden was in the news today, but I didn't look up why because I got to the studio pretty late. We'll give you an update as soon as I can look at my phone during the commercial break. In other news, there was a shooting in Chicago this week in the Roseland neighborhood. 2 were reported dead and 4 more were wounded during the attack. The suspect remains unidentified at this time, and we'll have more as the story develops. The 149th annual Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show will be making history next year, as due to a lot of criticism surrounding the diversity of its participants, February's show will be the first ever dog show to include cats. When we reached out for a comment, they said no. We here at Cuckoo News love a good home-cooked meal, but have you ever had anything Bulgarian style? We sent over our least-like correspondent to Eastern Europe 3 weeks ago to talk to one of the country's most popular chefs, Petro. How's it going out there, Pacheco?
Not great, Oswald. It took me 2 weeks to find the place, plus Mr. Petrov has spiraled into a deep depression after being fired after his tweets regarding Mayor McCheese.
Yeah, McCheese doesn't around.
You're telling me. Anyway, what you can see here is Horace Petrov's home. You can see it's been ransacked by authorities.
Right, okay. Are we still doing the cooking segment, or...?
It's hard to say. Also, this might not be the best time to bring this up, but you didn't approve my vacation request.
Hold on. You want a cooking segment, Carmichael? I got one for you. We're gonna be doing heroin live right now for all your audience to see.
Mr. Petro, as sympathetic as I am to your situation, this does not seem like a good idea unless Pacheco gets involved.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Pacheco, sit down. Okay. I got enough for a whole crew.
Oh, God.
All right, let's get your seat.
More on the story as it develops.
Classic Pacheco. He's a real rascal. Breaking news. There was a shooting in Chicago today near Englewood. 3 were reported dead and 4 were wounded during the attack. The suspect remains unidentified at this time. We'll have more on the story as it develops. As you know, many have considered America to be in trouble. War is looming, costs are rising like never before, and society itself seems to be crumbling under the pressure. Today we have called on our technical director Elijah to act as our in-studio expert, per his request, to discuss the disconnect between our generations and what it means going into the future. Take it away, Elijah.
As I sit here, wallowing alone to myself, I beg for an answer to the question, what is my purpose? What have I done to deserve the life I live? Better yet, have I fulfilled my life's objective? Have I done everything that's been asked of me? But that's just it. We must come to the realization that not everything has a point. There is no end game in the game that is life. Matter is merely energy, and we as matter exist as a dream inside itself. I cannot die because there is no death. It is all about what exists within our consciousness and what we expel from it by exploring every aspect of it. That is the only way we can succeed and advance as a species. Until then, we are a mere insect in the dirt, a speck of dust in the sky, or an insignificant molecule in space.
I'm sorry, I don't know what the f that was. Just, he's the producer's kid, so what are you gonna do? Anyway, let's go back to Pacheco. Pacheco.
What?
Pacheco.
What?
Pacheco.
Huh?
Pacheco, get up. Pacheco. 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 Pacheco.
What? Oh, Oswald. What's up, man?
Not great, man. Elijah's a real nutcase.
Yeah. He's got a part-time job at Cooper's Hawk.
Oh, okay. How's the heroin?
Awesome. Oswald, I'll hit you back later, man.
All right. Let's go to Tom. What's the weather, Tom?
It's hot. It's July, Oswald. Okay? Just like I told you in the production meeting, there was no need
Okay. All right.
for me
Calm
to
down, calm down.
drive to
Calm down, calm
Michigan to prove this to you guys. And why the was I told to wear all black?
Tom, calm.
No. You, Oswald. I told you to key in the graphic we had made because it's been 95 degrees all week. But no. You made me drive all the way out here because we need a visual.
All right. Tom, are you still mad about the gas bill? I told you accounting is going to reimburse you.
They did, Oswald, but the check bounced. You're broke. The station's dying because you, my good sir, don't know what the you're doing.
Well, it looks like the summer heat is getting to Tom. And I'd really hate for someone to slash his tires so he's not stranded out there. In response to the world of streaming services, PBS has decided to make their own service, PBS Plus. To the surprise of no one, the service is already on the verge of bankruptcy, and they are desperately asking for donations. Well, you can get the same answer that I give in Wikipedia since grade school. Go fuck yourselves. Today on Cuckoo News, we have been lucky enough to welcome Connie to the show after getting her doctorate in clinical psychology from the University of Chicago and a master's in forensic psychology. Connie became a world-renowned author and Pulitzer Prize winner regarding several research projects focused on early childhood developments and environment in relation to crime and the criminal mindset. We've brought Connie in here today to give insight on a recent audio transcription of a 911 call from the south side of Chicago. Let's take a look.
Help! Help! Help!
Your thoughts?
It's just some guy saying help.
Thank you, Connie. Israel, Palestine, Bosnia, almost every country, oh, you can go by the way. Yeah. Almost every country around the world has put in their 2 cents revolving around the devastating conflict in the Middle East. Today we sent out junior reporter Cassandra Prose to interview members of the local Muslim community to get their thoughts on what's happening. Cassandra, how's it going out there?
Terrible. Thanks for asking. I just got my 3rd eviction notice from my landlord, and I don't think he's playing around anymore.
Yeah, no, that sucks, Cassandra. But about your guest.
Right. I'm here with a well-known member of the Muslim community.
Actually, I'm Catholic.
I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, one fucking job. Good job, interns, right? The economy and... Alright. The necrophilia community has been angry as of late for their lack of respect and representation within the political atmosphere and have argued for their own holiday. Their pleas have not been ignored. From this day forward, December 25th will be known as Christmas and Necrophilia Awareness Day. In Colombia, snuggling has risen 45% compared to last year, but to me this is a non-story at best. What's the issue here? It's a loving form of intimacy. I myself enjoy it after a hot bath. No. Oh, smuggling. Yes, that would make a lot more sense. Just disregard the last 20 seconds or so. Let's check in on Petro. Petro, how's it going in there in Bulgaria? Petro? Petro, hello? Hello, Petro, can you hear me? Hello? Note to self, don't do heroin, I guess. So, anyway, lastly, the black cloud of Gotham City is finally cleared as the Joker will be sentenced to prison for the rest of his adult life. What took him down, you ask? The arch nemesis of any criminal, the IRS. Joker owed $35 million in back taxes and failed to report over 95% of his earnings over a period of 20 years. At the same time, while going through the legal process, the Joker's true identity was revealed to be none other than actress Sarah Jessica Parker. I think it's safe to say that because of this, Sex and the City 3 will not be moving forward, and for that we can thank Allah. Well, that's been today's news. I'm Oswald Carmichael, and from the bottom of my heart, I hope your day was as terrible as mine. Piss off. Yeah, no, I met her at a Limp Bizkit concert. No, that's what I knew we were meant to be. My first wife, though, she was a librarian. Or was a libertarian. I don't remember. She always just talked about I didn't listen or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, no, we're about to go on air. Cremate her. I don't give a go. I don't. I like the second one, but I mean, some of this is trash. This one, trash. trash. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. Guys, there's a closed set. Can we somebody answer the phone? Work harder, not smarter. And whose phone is that? Whose? Yeah, what? Hey, will you shut the f up, man? We're filming. Shut the